This is not your average GCN training session. This is an unpaced training session. Yes, unpaced. It's going to hurt. We've got some max efforts in there, and we want to hang on to them. It is going to be touch and go whether we're going to complete this session, but we're going to try our best. So we're just going to do a nice long warm-up to get ready for the main set. We want to jump on our bikes, make sure everything's in working order, including the legs. Nice and easy, you want to be around 2 out of 10 effort at the minute. Nice and easy, spinning the legs, getting the blood pumping around the body. Make sure you've got a towel, a fan, switch that on if you've got it. And most importantly, some hydration, because these indoor sessions, they can tend to get pretty sweaty. So as I said, we've got a nice long warm-up. I'm going to chat you through all the efforts today. I've also got some great guests joining us to make sure we get through this session. I'll chat through them now. Out in the back row, we have ex-world champion Emily Nelson, and we've got Katie Scott there too. And at the front, we've got our very own Hank, our GCN presenter, and we've got Manny Arthur. Give us a wave. We're all ready. Are we ready for this session, guys? So it's a nice, easy pedaling, 2 out of 10, and then we're going to slowly just ramp it up all the way. It's a nice ramped warm-up, working through the gears, getting the legs working. How are we feeling today, everyone? Feeling good, Hank?
Yeah, I'm feeling really good, actually.
Good,
First
ready
session
for the
of the day. It's early in the morning, just had a coffee. I've got on the bike. I'm looking forward to getting motivated, fired up, ready to go. Hit it hard, let's go. 45 minutes. It's all for us now.
That's what we like. I hope all you guys are feeling like Hank is this morning.
Look at that. Energized, like an energized buddy.
Oh, he's got too much energy, that guy has.
Full of it. Got Manny Arthur next to me in the peloton.
Like my mate Sick would say, activate the burners. Let's get it.
So this is a quite nice length session, not too short and not too long. It's 45 minutes. We're going to make most of that 45 minutes that we have today. So we've got 20 seconds left, and then we're going to start ramping it up to a level 3 out of 10. So I said, a nice long warm-up. Warm-up is a vital part of these sessions. So we go into the first effort, and we get the most out of it. So in 5 seconds... 2, 1, 3 out of 10. So that could just be a click down the gears, bit of a harder gear, or turn your resistance up slightly. If you're on a spinning bike, we want to be looking to keep in around 80 RPM, 80 revolutions per minute. Now, if you're not sure what that feels like, you know, have a look at our guests, watch their leg speed, how fast their legs are going round. But 80 should be quite comfortable for most people. It's not too slow or it's not too fast either, so quite a nice cadence to stick to in the warm-up. Going to do another 1.5 minutes of this effort before we ramp it up again.
Can you give us a bit of an idea of the first 10 minutes?
First 10 minutes? Yeah, sure. So as I said, we have got quite a long warm-up today. So we're going to do that for the first 10 minutes, and then we're going to go into 3-minute efforts today. Okay. Now, so these 3 minutes, they're not your average 3 minutes. They are a little bit different. We're going to get in quite a big gear. We're going to get out the saddle, and we're going to sprint. We want to get that cadence up to 120 RPM. And then we're going to sit down in the same gear. So you want to stick in the same gear, and then you're just going to grind it out and just push as long and as hard as you can. It doesn't matter if you don't complete the 3 minutes, but try and get as close as you can to completing the 3 minutes. And you want to keep the same intensity. You don't want to let it drop. Stick at it. So you kind of want to get up to speed, sprint, sit down, and keep grinding away. We've got quite a few of those efforts coming up, and it's going to be a tough one, but we're all in it together. We're going to get through it.
It is worth remembering, though, if you can't hit the 120 RPM, then just do your best. And if you can't get out of the saddle or you're not comfortable, then ride within yourself. This is very much a guide, but we're going to try and get up to those markers. that we've set, or that Manon's going to talk us through.
Well said, Hank. We're just going to knock it back now to 2 out of 10. Relax a little bit for 1 minute. How are the legs feeling today, Manny?
Feeling good. Super excited about this session. It's perfect for me. I love this kind of workout. So looking forward to it, Manon.
It's going to be a good one.
You're going to get this. You're going to get this work.
10 seconds to go now before we ramp it up a little bit more. 2, 1, up to a level 4 out of 10 for 2 minutes. Just getting nice and warmed up. Not quite into the bulk of the session yet. So as I said, we've got 3-minute efforts and then we've got a 4-minute rest in between the efforts. So quite a nice long rest before we hit more efforts. Again, sticking to 80 RPM. One more minute at this intensity. Then we're going to ramp it up to a 5 out of 10 for 3 minutes. "30 seconds to go now. Keep at it, 4 out of 10. Getting nice and warmed up, ready for the session. Make sure you're still drinking in this warm-up because we can get into the efforts. It's going to be quite hard to drink in those 3 minutes. So just little sips. Often. Right, now we're up to 5 out of 10 for 3 minutes. So just click down a few gears. Again, we're still at 80 RPM. Should start to see your heart rate go up. Getting that little bit warmer now. Just gonna get in my big ring.
The big dog.
The big dog. You're already in the big ring, Hank. Head of the game. So we've got just over 2 minutes left of this intensity. Then we're going to ramp it up to 8 out of 10 for 30 seconds. So this is going to be our last little bit of the warm-up. Then we're going to back off and then go into a little last ramp before we start our main efforts.
Someone's playing my Wahoo. Just keep it at level 1, if that's okay.
Just over a minute left of this now. Right, question for Hank. is what kind of warm-up would you do if you're racing a road race?
Man, it all depends on the distance of road race. The shorter, the longer, and the more intense your warm-up needs to be. So if you're going for a 10-mile time trial, then I'd look to do around between a 10 and 20-minute warm-up. If you're doing a longer road race, 70 miles, 60 miles, around that distance, you don't really need too much of a warm-up. Maybe jump on the rollers if you want to, get comfortable with the bike, have a spin up the road, just get used to it, because you normally have it neutralized. But if you're on the track, and Emily Nelson behind me, will explain, you'll actually need a lot longer warm-up, especially going into the sprints. Anything shorter than, 5 minutes, you're going to want to get real open, get the lactate flush through. So work your warm-up, working back from the event you're going to do.
Gonna have to stop you there, Hank, because we're going to go into the next bit of the warm-up.
Man, Very sorry. I can talk forever.
Now into 30 seconds at 8 out of 10. So click down a few gears. A little bit harder for 30 seconds. Opening up those muscles in the legs. Pumping the blood round, getting ready for the big efforts coming up. 10 seconds to go now. 8 out of 10. Great work. 2, 1, and back it off. Nice and easy, 1 out of 10 for 30 seconds. Nice walking pace now. I always find it good to do a little bit longer warm-up when maybe you've had a tough session the day before. You need that bit extra time just to get the legs working, flush out the day before. Now we're going to do 2 minutes at 3 out of 10. So just apply a little bit more pressure to the pedals. Click down a few gears, turn your resistance up slightly. Again, you want to be working at around 80 RPM. Hank getting in the big ring. So we're going to do another 1.5 minutes at this intensity. And then we're actually going to ramp it up for 3 minutes at 5 out of 10. So it's a little bit harder again. And then we'll have a little rest. And then we're going to hit our first effort of the day. And it's going to be savage. So hopefully in a few minutes we'll be ready for that. We'll be nice and warmed up, ready to hit this first effort, no holding back. 110%. We all good at the back there? All good, still smiling at the moment. "35 seconds left before we ramp it up." Nice deep breaths. Don't want your heart rate getting too high at the moment. Save that. 20 seconds to go. And in 10, gonna just ramp it up to 5 out of 10, so a few clicks down the gears. And in 2, 1, let's go. 5 out of 10, 3 minutes. Let's find a nice rhythm and settle into it. And have your hands on the tops or on the drops. Hold a nice, steady position on the bike. Nice and strong, all the power through the legs. We're working at about 50% now, so pretty hard, opening up the legs. Great work, everyone. Nearly a minute down. Hold a nice, consistent power. Consistent pressure on the pedals. So after we finish this warm-up, we're going to have a 2-minute rest. And then we're going to go into 1 minute, a 6 out of 10. So just a little bit harder than this, and we're just going to start to apply pressure to the pedals. And in that last 30 seconds, we're just going to start thinking about the real effort, the 3-minute effort. We're going to start getting in a good gear, a gear we think we're going to be able to sprint at 120 RPM, or try and reach that anyway. That is quite a high cadence. So just get as close as you can to that. And then we're going to sprint out the saddle for 10 seconds. Then we're going to sit down and we're just going to hold on. And it's going to hurt, so be prepared. But we can do this. You've got all of us here behind you, here for motivation, see you through the session, all in it together. 45 seconds to go now. So we're going to back off a bit, and back off for 2 minutes, and then we're going to start ramping it up for the first effort. 30 seconds to go now. Great work, everyone. So our warm-up nearly complete. Hopefully you're feeling nice and warm now. 10 seconds to go. And in 5, 3, 2, 1, and we can back off. Get in a nice easy gear, drop it down to your little chain ring at the front. Stop pedaling for a few seconds if you want. Have a little stretch to the back. Feeling nice and warmed up, guys?
Feels so good, Manon.
Hey, are we ready to smash this first effort?
Yes, we're ready, aren't we, Manny? Aren't we, team?
Yeah. We're ready. It's really important that you get these warm-ups going. I've learned it the hard way a couple of times.
There is nothing worse than hitting a hard effort without being warmed up.
Oh.
And you can taste the blood. Yes, Hank.
I once took part in a road race, and I thought, oh, neutralized zone, first couple of miles. I thought, oh, it's just going to be nice and easy warm up there. I forgot that the parkour had like a nice long 4-minute climb.
Oh.
As soon as the commissaire waved, the job away, everyone just started attacking, and it was just full gas up the climb. Race was over instantly, so it's really important that you get your warm-up going, get the legs ready to take in the efforts.
Yes, it is. Get the lactate flush through.
Right, we've got less than a minute to go now.
Less than a minute.
And we're going to go into
Here we go, Manon.
1 minute at 6 out of 10. So just to start applying the resistance, ramping it up. 60%. And after that minute, 60%, we're going to sprint for 10 seconds. Try and get that cadence up as high as we can, then sit down and just hold. Hold until we fall off the cliff.
How long are we holding for?
3 minutes. I know, it's gonna hurt, but hold on for as long as you can. If you can't complete the 3 minutes, then that is absolutely fine, because this is what this session is designed for, just unpaced efforts. So in 10 seconds now, start thinking about that gear you want to do your 6 out of 10 effort in. And in 3, 2, 1, let's go, 6 out of 10. We'll be sitting around 90 RPM at the minute, so just a little bit faster than our warm-up. Remember to have a look at our guests, watch their position on the bike, watch what gears they're in. They're all professional cyclists and know what they're doing, been at the top of the sport. So in very good company today. Training with some of the best in the world. Not every day you get to do that, but on the GCN training channel you do. Right, in 15 seconds, we are going to go for our 10-second sprint and straight into our 3-minute effort. So let's get ready. I want to sprint at 10 out of 10 in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Up, 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 10 seconds, out the saddle, come on. And sit down, and keep pushing, keep our pressure on. Stay in the same gear. Try and keep that nice high cadence. Push through. I know it's hurting. Come on, guys. Great work. Come on, stay with us. As long as you can. Just keep going. Push through the pain. Do whatever you need to do to get through this effort. Try your hardest not to change gear. Just grind it out. My cadence starting to drop slightly, but that's okay, just stay on it. Good work. Come on. We're a minute down now, great work. Try and think about that position as well. Whew. Come on, we're nearly halfway. We can do this, come on. All the way. We're all hurting just as much. Pain is real. Heart rate should be going up now. It should be spiking, peaking, going hard. Come on, we're doing great, guys. Well over halfway now. Come on, all the way. Keep going. Keep that cadence as high as possible. Come on. 1 minute to go, come on. You're doing great if you got this far. We can do this last 60 seconds. All in it together. Come on. All looking great. Great work, come on, 45 seconds. Push through all the way. Don't give up now. See the finish line. Whew. 30 seconds, come on. Great work, Hank. Come on. 20 seconds. We can do it all the way. Up, up, up. Whew. Oh, we can see the finish line. Last push now, 10 seconds. Come on. Last push, get it all out. And in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. 4 minutes, real easy now. So if you need to just take 30 seconds, freewheel, get your breath back. If you managed to complete that 3-minute effort, then well done. That was super, super tough. Some real pain faces out there. That's what we like to see, everybody giving 110%. Great work, Hilson and Katie. Manny and Hank, how do you find that?
Oh, that was immense. I can hear music playing in the background, in the back of my head. Whenever I do intense efforts like this, I don't know, sometimes for some odd reason I keep hearing Bon Jovi in the background. As soon as she said halfway there, I was like, we got to hold on
to what they got. It doesn't matter if you make it or not. We got each other, and that's all right. Oh, no. Make it
halfway there. We're not going to release an album
motivation.
Just yet. Oh, that was super tough.
Oh, I just wanted to get rid of Emily Nelson. Just couldn't get away from her. Even an 1100-watt sprint there for 10 seconds. She was on my wheel.
She was not dropping off.
Through her nose. She wasn't having any of it.
Got a real poker face, Nelson has.
Absolute poker face. Don't play poker against Emily Nelson.
Right, 2 minutes 20 left of this rest, so nice and easy, 1 out of 10. Don't need to push on the pedals too much, just get the feeling back in the legs, because we're gonna go again.
How many of these?
I think it's 3.
Ooh, spicy.
Spicy. How are you feeling, man? Are you feeling good? So important to get these little recovery bits in when you're just spinning the legs out. before you go into that next max effort. And I guess it's also really good when it comes to doing those max sprints. You're going way above into your VO2 max, you're holding it for 10 seconds, and then when you drop down, you're ending up just feels a little bit easier because you kind of drop down the level of intensity to something that you can sustain. But remember, when you go into those 3-minute efforts, to really kind of drag it out as much as humanly possible, listen to Manon and just trying to engage everything just to last every second. Break it down to 1-minute sections and then build your way into it. You got this.
So we've got 1 minute left of this recovery, so make sure taking sips of our drink, staying hydrated.
Sips of hydration, like it.
Sips of hydration. We have got 3 of these efforts, so 1 down, 2 to go, and we are well past the halfway marker. We've only got 18 minutes left of the session to go until we can then get on with our day, whether it's the end of your day or the start of the day. It's a good start to your day. So, 30 seconds to go now. We want to start thinking about that gear because we're going to hit it with a 10-second sprint.
Oh, here we go now.
All right, Hank, I want to see you hit well over 1,000 watts in this sprint.
Oh, man, I'm going to unleash all the horsepower I've got. The horse is going to be let out the stable. You tell me when and I'm going to hit the gas.
I'll count you down, Hank.
Come on now,
That's
with
what I'm
me
here
on
to
this
do.
one.
In 10 seconds.
Come on, Nellie Nelson, Katie and Manny. Come on, let's big bunch sprint here now. Come on.
Right, and in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Up, 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 up.
Come on. Up.
Get on top of that gear. Come on, guys.
Come on now.
And sit down and push.
Back in the saddle. Drive it home now.
Oh, it's burning already.
Yes, it is.
That's okay. Stay in that same gear. Try and keep that cadence as high as you can. And just make it as far as you can into this session. If you can only do a minute, then that's fine. Do your minute, do 110% for a minute, and then just stop. But we're going to try and get through the whole 3 minutes.
I'm the only one with a face that looks like it's been bashed around.
Yeah, I won't lie,
in
Hank.
World War II.
You haven't got the best poker face in the world. Right, we are a minute down.
Look at these composed athletes. Oh, I'm showing the teeth. Their tongue is hanging out. Like a dog in the Bahamas.
Right, we're over a minute down. Good work if you got this far. Come on, keep pushing. Stay with me. We've got this. Come on, guys. Let's go. Don't let that power drop. Don't let that cadence drop. Your heart rate's going to be sitting pretty high. Try not to think about that too much. Get all the effort out. 110%, come on. This is going to make you such a better athlete. Fitter, faster, and stronger. You're going to drop all your mates up those hills. You do this session a few times a week, and you're going to be flying.
Come on, Manny.
I'd say this is one of the best sessions you can do. There's no hiding at all. Right, we're into our last minute. Come on, guys. Great work. Fantastic. Hang in there now. If you made it this far, keep going. Let it all out. Come on. Get your pain face out. Don't hold back. We're all a sweaty mess now. 30 seconds to go. Come on, guys. Up, 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 up. Keep pushing, come on. 20 seconds, we can do this, hang on. Stay with me, come on. 15 seconds. Great work. Let's go. If you need to get off the saddle for this last 10 seconds, then do so. Push all the way to the end. And 3, 2, 1, and rest. 4 minutes recovery again. Take it easy, back right off the pedals. Relax. Stop pedaling for a few seconds. And then Drop it into a nice, easy gear and spin out those legs. Nice and easy. You're going to feel so much better for spinning out the legs. Don't stop pedaling for too long. And again, remember to stay hydrated in this rest. A nice long rest. And now we've only got one more effort to go. We can do this. Come on, one more.
Let's get it. Let's go get him. All right, let's go get him. We got this.
One more to go.
Sprint. I'm going to out-sprint you, Nelly Nelson. Manny's just eking ahead, 1 centimetre at a time.
Remember, if you haven't managed to complete the 3 minutes, then do not worry. Just make it as far as you can, for as long as you can. As long as you're giving 110%, that's all we ask for. Right, how did that compare to the first one?
I'll tell you what, Manon. I'm giving it my all. It's not pretty.
It's definitely not pretty.
But training is not pretty.
No.
Okay?
It's not a glamorous sport, this.
It's not a glamorous sport for especially me. Maybe you guys look a lot better than I do. But anyway, we won't dwell on that. I am giving it my absolute all in that 10 seconds. And I know that 3 minutes is waiting for no one. It's ticking by. I just got to keep maintaining that wattage, pushing away that pain, increasing the pain threshold. Oh, yeah.
How do you like to deal with the pain, Hank? What do you do? How do you get through an effort like this?
Do you know what? I see pain as something positive. So I look at it, knowing that it's hurting, but oh my gosh, it's increasing the muscle mass, it's increasing my fitness.
You increase?
You're changing the perspective on the pain you're experiencing.
You embrace the pain.
Hello, love that.
You embrace the
I
pain.
love that word, Manon Lloyd.
Embrace it.
You're embracing the pain, you're knowing it's doing you good, it's not doing you harm.
Pain is weakness leaving the body.
There we are, that quote I kind of live
is
by.
pain leaving the body.
Manon has just, she just morphed into Bane.
Pain is a good
what
feeling.
What a beautiful day it is today. Absolutely beautiful. The sun is shining. The wind is not blowing for us.
The wind is not
in
blowing.
your pain cave. And I am sweating. Oh, I feel like dancing.
Right, we've got just over 1 minute left of this recovery now. The recovery
Everyone's
does go
sweating
pretty
good.
fast. Yeah, we like to see sweaty faces.
Mentally, it just puts you in such a wonderful space. You know, when you've had a good workout, it just feels so alive.
My body is so full of endorphins right now.
You always feel so much better after a session. Sweat out the negative
We can't hear you, Nelly,
toxins.
but basically what you're saying is sweating out the what?
Negative toxins.
Negative toxins, there you have it.
Sweat it all out. You never regret a workout.
I've got a lot of evil toxins coming out of me right now.
Right, less than 30 seconds to go now.
Yeah.
Till we're going to hit our final effort.
Man, I'm going to beat you in this sprint. This is my time. This is the time to beat you. Come on now.
This is your time to shine, Hank. Start thinking about that gear. Turn up the resistance. Get in the big ring.
Have I got 1,500 watts in me?
You want to see it?
I want to see it too.
Right, are we ready? And in 5. Come on. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Up, 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 up. Last effort. Get everything out.
My resistance is gone. Ah!
Sit down.
I just broke the machine.
Hank's got too many watts. Doesn't know what to do with them. Push through now. Come on. 30 seconds in. We can do this. It's burning. This is the last effort.
Sorry, Hank, but we're leaving you behind.
We got this far.
Oh, you back on?
We can do it. Come on. Nearly a minute down. All looking good.
I'm not.
Push through now. Come on. Get in the zone. 2 minutes to go. Do whatever you need to do to hold on. It's hurting. It's hurting for everyone. The time is ticking down. We're getting closer to being done. Come complete this last effort and you're going to end on a high. Get as far as you can in. Keep those legs turning. Do not stop, no matter what. Get through it as best as you can. We're halfway in now, come on. Everything out. Fantastic, great work. Come on, keep on it. Don't drop off. Hold on for as long as you can. 10 out of 10. 11 out of 10 if you can. We want to leave everything on the bike today. This session is going to make you stronger. Come on. Stay with me for this last minute now. Come on. Nearly there. 50 seconds to go. Get out of the saddle if you need to. Do whatever you need to do to stay with me. Come on. Push through the pain. It's hurting big time. Keep pushing. 30 seconds to go. Come on. Fantastic. We're nearly there. 20 seconds to go. Don't stop pedaling. Don't stop. Come on. Keep on top of it. 15 seconds. Come on. Get those pain faces out. Embrace the pain. Come on. 5 seconds. Come on, Hank. Hank's done. Great work. And rest. Rest up there. Great work. Come on. Give yourselves a pat on the back for that. Get in a nice, easy gear. When you've recovered a little bit, spin those legs out.
I've lost all composure.
Great work, Hank.
Thanks, man.
That was 110% from you.
Thanks.
He was flapping like a fish.
Flapping like a salmon in the boat.
Oh, that's one, Mike.
All right, we've got 1 minute, 20 left. I'm just spinning the legs out nice and easy. Then we're just going to apply a little bit more pressure to the legs to help flush out all that pain. All right, that was a great session. If you didn't complete the whole 3 minutes, then as long as you got as far as you physically could, that's all we ask. It was touch and go, but we made it. 3 solid efforts in the bag. A total of 9 minutes of efforts there, done at a very, very high intensity. 45 seconds left of just spinning out nice and easy. Worked up a good sweat, got the heart rate nice and high. Just make the most of this recovery now. 30 seconds. Should start to feel the legs again. I might have gone a bit numb after that effort. Mine definitely did. Right, in 15 seconds, we're just going to ramp it up a tiny bit to 3 out of 10. So just a little bit more pressure. This is going to help your legs tomorrow when you wake up. They might not be as sore with a proper cool down. It's good to do a proper cool down, not just jump off straight away after intense effort. You want to flush out all that lactic acid that you've built up in your legs. So we're into 3 minutes at 3 out of 10. So you might just want to spin those legs a little bit quicker, click down a gear or two, add another gear to the party, as Hank likes to say. Great work, everyone. How would you describe that session in one word, Hank and Manny? Without saying a too rude a word.
Paradise.
Paradise?
Yeah, you wouldn't expect it, but
No.
I'll tell you what, it's the euphoria you feel after it.
Hank is feeling good after that session.
Yeah, it's the endorphins. If you are feeling good, as good as me, don't forget to give it a video a big thumbs up.
Yeah, if you did enjoy this session, please do give it a big thumbs up. Manny, how did you find that?
I really enjoyed it, you know. It helps you push that extra bit more. Just after the 10-second sprint, to be able to just hold it and stay at 6 out of 10 effort is magnificent. This is the kind of training that really helps you improve. So, yeah.
And would you say training in a group, this amazing team that we have here today, helps you push just that little bit extra?
Yeah, you were next to me, mate. Come on. Come on. Give him brother some love.
There's a little bit of competition going on there. Love it.
I was checking out your wattage.
Trying to beat
Good job.
power next to you. Right,
Thank you, Manon.
No
Yeah,
problem.
That was great,
30
man.
seconds
what
left.
a great host.
Thank you very much. I'm here to give you motivation, get you through the session. Right, in 15 seconds, we're just going to ramp it up a tiny bit more to 6 out of 10.
Oh, stop. That was...
It's going to make you feel better tomorrow, Hank. Come on, this part of
Where
the
did
cool
you
down.
hide that one?
Come on, just push that little bit
Pull
more.
that one out of your back pocket.
This is going to help your legs tomorrow. Trust me on this one. Right, 2 minutes, just push that a little bit harder. Not asking for any extreme power, just push a little bit more pressure through the pedals. Heart rate should maybe start ramping up a little bit now. Nothing too high, hopefully. Just get those legs going again. 1.5 minutes left now. And then we'll go into 2 minutes, nice and easy. Great work, everyone. That was a solid session in the bag. 45 minutes that was, but we got a hell of a decent session in there. Got a solid warm-up, solid main set, and a pretty good cool down. A minute to go now. Keep applying that pressure to the pedals. You can sit at a cadence that suits you. I'm currently at 79 RPM. That's what's feeling quite comfortable for me at the minute. And after this, we're just going to ease right back. "35 seconds to go now. Nearly there. Your legs should start to feel a little bit more normal now. "20 seconds. "10 seconds to go. And in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, back right off. Get in your easiest gear you have and just spin it out. Have a little stretch as well. Get a bit sore sitting in the same position for that long. Oh, stretch the back off.
What a great session, man. Nice one.
Great work, everyone.
Enjoyed that one. That's fantastic.
That was a solid session in the bag. Let me know what you thought of this session in the comment section below. Let us know if you sweated as much as us and got an even better pain face than Hank did. But I don't think that's possible because Hank does have a pretty good pain face. Ollie actually told me that pain faces aren't even a thing. You don't actually need to make a pain face.
Ollie's
It doesn't make
lying.
you push harder, apparently.
Ollie's lying.
You could be. He is a doctor.
I believe in the pain face.
Yeah? I'm
That's
not
it's
sure
all
what I
about.
think.
Showing emotion.
Yeah. Embracing the pain.
Hello.
Yeah.
Bonjour. Grazie.
Grazie mille.
What's the first thing we're going to do when we get off our bikes?
Coffee!
Coffee after a session? Okay, Hank wants a coffee.
I'm running to the loo.
Nelson got it right. Emily Nelson, professional athlete, protein shake. We can get some protein downers. Make sure we absorb all that protein into our muscles to make the very most of this session. The session doesn't stop here. What you do off the bike matters as well. So get some sort of high protein snack, drink into your body after this session. Maybe get a shower too, because it's a pretty sweaty one too. Yes. If you do want to stay on for a little bit longer, you can do. But we are going to leave you there. Thank you very much for joining us in this session and going through the pain with us. If you did enjoy, then please give it a big thumbs up, and we'll see you in the next one.